I'm not sure we've ever had walk-in music for a post-fight press conference. That's revolutionizing the game there.
That's it.
Well, Alex, I mean, clearly one of your greatest performances ever. I mean, dominant from start to finish. So I'm just curious, and I'm sure the emotions are good right now, but what is your feeling about your performance tonight?
Yeah, man, it was good. You know, I said that's what I was going to do. You know, I'm showing everyone, I told you all week that I'm going to show them on another level. I'm raising the bar each time, and you've seen that. You know what I mean? You've seen that, you know, a lot of these guys can't touch me. So I don't think anyone's ever done that to Zombie. Not like that. So it just shows you that I am on another level. And again, next time I get in there, I'm going to be better again.
He did show a little bit of a spark in the third round after you dominated the first two. Did it surprise you that he came out gunning like that in the third?
I can't really remember. Got to watch back. You know what I mean? I don't think I felt like he maybe come forward more. He was looking for the shots. But again, you got to remember, I'm a calculated fighter. It might have looked like he had me on the back foot, but that was because I know he was eager, he was desperate. So I'm going to let him do his thing. Again, he's dangerous. I'm going to give him that respect. I'm calculated. I listen to the corner. They wanted me to keep my range and pick your shots. And I thought I could have followed through earlier, but they were telling me, nah, wait. And as soon as they told me to pour it on, it was like later in the third, I started doing that, and we almost got it. And then obviously in the fourth, when you was up, they said, follow up, get the finish, and we did. So I listened to the corner. That's it. We're levels ahead, and you've seen it. You know, not only my game's on levels ahead, but the team behind me that we have. Look at the work we're doing. You know what I mean? You know, no one's ever done that to Zombie, and you know, made him miss that much. And man, he's fucking tough. I'll give him that. But I mean, yeah, I'm stoked. I've got to watch it back. I obviously haven't seen it, but we've got the bonus, so that's cool.
Not your place to stop it by any stretch, but did you think it should have been stopped before he came out for the fourth?
I wanted it stopped. I wanted it stopped after the third. Almost started feeling bad. But again, you know, I keep saying to every interview, I go, this is the fucking game. You can't feel bad, but you know, that's just, I guess that's my nature, right? But that's why I said, I think in the fourth, like we start, I go, you right, bro? Like, you want to keep doing this, man? Like, I don't want to keep doing this to you, but because obviously the boys are telling me we're pouring it on, and I was like, please just stop before I do this. But I had to do it. So the ref, I think Herb knew he was looking for it. As soon as he eats a couple, I'm going to stop it, and that's exactly what he did. So I'm glad he did it because I want him going home healthy to his family.
I know you said coming into this, you feel like the UFC will probably look to book Holloway again. Is that the fight that you most want, or are there other things that appeal to you?
Oh man, it just depends, you know, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Again, as we talked about all week, you know, I was saying, you know, that's a fight that I wanted purely to, you know, for the haters and all that type of stuff. But I mean, I didn't even know the case. Like that fight was scheduled, but I don't know if it really was scheduled. I don't know it, you know what I mean? Like I don't even know if he actually wanted it. So we're going to sit back, talk to the team. Obviously, I want the biggest fights. And, you know, he showed that's probably going to be the biggest fight. So we'll talk to the team. We'll see if he wants it. We'll see if we want it, if the team wants it, if the UFC want it. And then we'll make that decision. Again, I'm going to make the right decision for the right reasons. You know what I mean? I'm in a position where, you know, I can do a couple of things. And if this division don't want to sort itself out and they're all going to sit back and just fucking wait for shit, and then fine, I'll move up and fight lightweight. Again, I'm an easy chimp to understand. Take that number one spot, you get that shot. If not, let's move up. I think we're in a good position to maybe move up, see what happens in this lightweight division title fight, and maybe move up. Because again, I'm showing I'm levels ahead in this division. Maybe we move up.
Have you given a lot of thought to that? I mean, do you know how your game would perform at 155? Would you want to like pack a lot of weight on and stay there, or go back and forth?
Nah, man, I don't think I need to. I'm pretty strong for the featherweight division. I'm strong for a lightweight division too. You know, most of my training partners are lightweights and welterweights and things like that anyway. So, you know, I fought at middleweight. You know, people forget. You know, we talk about pound for pound. You got to remember, I'm undefeated middleweight. My only loss is at welterweight. You know, I'm undefeated in every other division. You know what I mean? So look what I'm doing to some of these guys, and I fought in all different weights. You know, we talk about pound for pound. You know what I mean? It's there. I'm showing you what I can do. So, and again, I'm owning that crown, man. Honestly. So from now on, Bald Volk, as I said last fucking time I talked to you guys, Bald Volk's coming for fucking everyone. So lightweight division, watch out.
I guess last thing for me, I mean, you said coming in you want this to be a very busy year, you know, 3 more fights. So when do you think you'd want? I mean, how quick do you need to turn this around? Do you want some time off, or are you like, let's get something booked ASAP?
Let's get something booked. But again, it's got to be the right fight as well. I don't want to just fight. The only reason why this fight happened, again, I want number one contenders. I've made that clear time and time again. But there was a fight scheduled it didn't happen, so we've got a replacement. But I mean, I'm not just going to give guys that aren't earning that number 1 spot just a shot for the sake of it. I'll talk to my team, I'll see what they want to do. Again, I'm in a position where I'm going to be clever. I'm the type of guy that I always like, just, you know what I mean? Give me a fucking heavyweight, like always the hardest fight, that's the type of guy I am. Give me a heavyweight, whatever it fucking is, give it to me. But I'll talk to the team, see what they want, and again, make the right decision for the right reasons. If we think this fight's going to be the biggest draw, biggest money, it's a fight to make, then we'll make it happen. And if that is Holloway, it would be Holloway. If that is the next guy, that if we get contenders fight and they take that number 1 spot, you know what I mean, then it'll be them. Or if it's a lightweight, the team says that, UFC's happy with that, we do that. Again, make the decision for the right reasons.
Alex, down here. You mentioned that you try and get into every fight a little bit better than the last one. I'm curious, after a performance like that, how high do you see your ceiling? How much better can you get from where you are today?
I'm just going to keep getting better, man. I can't tell you where that ends, but I guarantee you I'm going to keep improving. Next time you see me, I guarantee you I'm going to be a level ahead. Again, I keep raising the bar. That's what I expect. I know I'm levels ahead of these guys, but you know, the best always want to improve themselves. They don't want to be better than the other guys. They, you know what I mean? That's not good enough. Just being better than the other guys isn't good enough. I want to be better than I was last month. You know what I mean? Last week. Each week, I've got that drive to be better. And I can be better in so many places. Mixed martial arts. Hardest sport in the world. So many things that come under, you know what I mean? There's everything. Wrestling, grappling, striking, and, you know, cardio, you name it. Mental side of things, everything. You know what I mean? You can be better. So I'm going to keep doing that. Keep raising the bar. And when I stop raising that bar, that's when we start looking at, all right, what do we do from here?
You mentioned about pound for pound. I was curious. I'd actually asked Dana about it as well when he was in here. Do you think it's between you and Usman, or do you think actually that you are the top and people maybe need to recognise that?
That ain't up to me. I'm not going to sit there and say that stuff. Obviously, he's done great things, but again, just remember, like, you know, I'm fighting guys in different divisions. I'm undefeated in middleweight. You know, I'm a fucking featherweight, and I'm a small featherweight. I look smaller than all these guys, and I'm undefeated in middleweight. You know what I mean? I've obviously had that one loss in welterweight. I've had plenty of wins in welterweight, undefeated lightweight, undefeated, you know, featherweight. And look what I'm doing to the UFC. I'm 11-0 in UFC. Look at the guys I fought too. I'm fighting legends of this sport. Legends of this sport. So, man, it's saying something. But I'll leave that up to everyone. That's not, you know, I'm not going to toot my own horn and say I deserve this, I deserve that. You know what I mean? There's great fighters in the UFC, but I'll leave that up to everyone else. But, you know, yeah, that respect's going to be coming, I guarantee you. But you know, if not, who gives a fuck? I'm over trying to please everyone. That ain't me anymore. I'm happy with my family, my friends and all that. That's all that I care about. If people want to jump on the bandwagon, the train, well, come on. I love yous too and whatever. But I mean, I ain't going to try and impress people that don't want to be impressed. So, fuck them.
I feel like this happens every time you fight, but Henry Cejudo has tweeted that he's going to be getting back in the pool, presumably for a fight with you. Any interest? I know you just said that you know you want the biggest fights. He does have a name value. He is a former champion. He
does have a name value. So, well, again, there's options. Again, if this division don't want to sort themselves out, you're going to get that's shit you might see. I've always said I don't want to do it. But if these guys are going to sit back and expecting a title shot given to them while they're waiting, not taking that number 1 spot, fuck them. Fine, I will fight other guys. I never used to be like that, but now I'm like, nah, that's not how shit should be. If you remember what I was doing when I was chasing that title fight, you know what I mean? I was doing everything I could, you know, fighting the toughest guys in their hometowns and doing shit that no one would do just so no one could take that number 1 spot from me. No one's fucking doing that. And that, you know, that sort of pisses me off. So if they don't deserve it, fine, I'll give it to people that probably still don't deserve it. But at the same time, you know, if you miss out, that's on fucking you, not me. You know what I mean? I ain't going to feel bad. I don't care what people say. People go, oh, they don't deserve it. Neither does everyone fucking else. So get over it.
Alex, right here.
Yep.
You mentioned it, 11-0 in the UFC. I think you're only the 4th or 5th fighter to do that mark, and you know the big kind of shiny record is that 16-0 start Anderson Silva had, which is the longest one. Is that something you've ever thought about? How far you can push this, and do you think you can ultimately break that record?
It's not something I'm looking at. I didn't even know that record, I'll be honest. But yeah, 100%. You know, I feel like I'm having 3 fights this year. I want another 2 fights this year. So in 2 years, I can definitely do that. And again, you know, I'm not sitting there going to go, I'm going to take all their statuses and all that. But I mean, that's what I do want. I'm pretty confident it's going to happen because I believe in my team and my abilities and, again, my drive to be better. You know what I mean? It's I don't think anyone has a drive and that mentality that I have. You look at the greats in any sport of the world, you know, they're doing whatever they can do to be better. Not be better than the person in front of them, not be better than the other guy, just doing enough. That's not good enough. Be better. You can do that in anything in life. Be better everywhere. And I believe that I'm a good example of that.
And when Dana was here earlier, he got asked about a potential fight in Australia this year, and he more or less ruled it out. But he did say Toronto could be on the schedule, and that's kind of a second home to Max Holloway. Would you be willing to fight him there, or do you feel like if you're going to do this third fight, it needs to be... He
ruled out Australia?
Yeah, he said it's probably not going to happen this year.
Oh, we'll talk about that. I don't know. I wouldn't. Obviously, I want to defend my belt in Australia. You know what I mean? Obviously, we things are getting good back home. I think they could get over the line. I've fought that many times on everyone else's. Again, like I love fighting here, but at the same time, let me defend my belt in Australia. I think I deserve that. And we've got title fights. We've got big fights, boxing fights, everything happening in Australia. Why can't the UFC be there? You know what I mean? Let's. Dana, I know Dana's. He's a clever man. He wants to take over everyone. There's big boxing events and that over there. He wants to take it. We can go there and let's try and make it bigger. You know what I mean? Like I know what he's like. So maybe we'll have a talk and we'll see what we can do. But I definitely want something in Australia. I think I deserve it, and I think it'll be benefit him 100% because we'll sell out a stadium over there, no doubt.
Yeah. So no interest in kind of doing it in Max's territory to a degree, right?
It's I have troubles getting into Canada, so I'll leave it at that.
I'm Canadian. Maybe I can help you out. Talk.
Hey?
I said I'm Canadian. Maybe I can help you out. We'll talk after.
Oh, okay. All right.
Alex over here. Right back here.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
How do you grade a performance like that? Because I know when I talk to fighters, you guys are the most critical, self-critical people that you would ever speak with. So is this an A? Is this an A+? Because this was, I'm sure you could find some holes, some mistakes perhaps, but this is about as perfect as of a title defense as you'll see.
Wow, yeah, you're right. We are our hardest critic. I am. My team is as well. So we'll go. I haven't watched back the tape, so I don't know. I felt very comfortable in there, but I don't think I got hit much, but I still got hit. So I'm not happy with that.
And you talked about the way you came up, how you just, whatever the UFC wanted, you slowly made your way up the ladder. But along the way, not only you still have that humbleness to you, your drive, your hard work, but you got a little swag to you now. It's pretty clear. You got a little bit of swagger to you.
You like that?
Can you tell me where that stems from? Like when that kind of turned for you? Like you always had confidence, but I feel like there's just that little bit of...
I just want to be myself, you know what I mean? Like I was the type of guy, like just speak my mind. I'll think that, again, I was so worried about what people thought. I'll sit there and like I'll have a chat, and then like, again, if I'm the fucking champ, like what can I say that? I'll feel bad for saying that. I'll feel like going, oh yeah, stop tooting your own horn, you know what I mean? Like, no, own your crown that you're fucking, you got the crown, fucking own it. You know what I mean? That's just me. I'm just being me. Mate, I guarantee you, any of you guys, you see me outside of the octagon or whatever, like I'm going to be one of the friendliest guys you'll ever meet, and I'm proud of that. But at the same time, I'm a cool dude, I'm a fun dude, and I'm just going to be myself. And that's all you're seeing. You just see me be myself and not being sort of sheltered where I was so worried, you know what I mean? I wanted to please everyone. I'm a people pleaser. But I mean, again, the people that are going to not like me, they're just looking for shit to hate on. They're just going to be haters. So like, why should I try and please them? Why should I hold back on being me to please people that are going to hate me no matter what anyway? So now I'm just like, fuck it, fuck them, you know what I mean? Like, again, they'll jump on board, I haven't done nothing wrong. If they get offended by something I say, they're really reaching, they're really looking for something to be offended about, because I'm not that type of guy.
It's always great to be the best you've ever been when you get into the octagon and get on this run that you're on, but would you say this is like the freest that you've been, kind of building on top of the last question?
100%. Man, I don't really care what I say right now. Where before I'd be so worried, what if I say the wrong thing? Look, if I say the wrong thing to you guys and someone gets offended, all right, I'll get it better next time, spew them, whatever, move on. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at right now. Where before I'd be like, I'll do my head in because I said something. You know what I mean? Now I'm like, I just got the freedom inside and outside the octagon. You've seen it. You've seen it all week. You've seen it now. Again, I'm just going to be me, and again, people are going to jump on board. They're already jumping on board, and now I'm going for them GOAT status, pound for pound statuses, all of them. And I think everyone can see that now, you know what I mean? So again, I'm not the type to toot my own horn, but you know, the proof is fucking there. You just look and you'll see it.
Volk, you gave credit to your team and your training partners. How important is it to you for the long-term and the sustained success that you've had to have elite world-class specialists like Craig Jones in your corner?
Man, it's just the whole team we have, man, even from training partners to head coaches, to wrestling coaches, to grappling coaches. We just cover all areas. Strength and conditioning coaches back home, physios, you name it, all of it. You know, again, I want to be better. I have that drive to be better everywhere. This is mixed martial arts. You can be better everywhere. Yeah, I'm blended and I do it all. I put it together, not better than anyone. I truly do believe that. That's what I say. When you go there, you're going to see greatness. You're going to see one of the best mixed martial artists you've ever seen out there. And I'm showing that. One of the greatest athletes you ever see. You know, not many people work as hard as I do. And again, I ain't no athletically gifted person, but you have that drive to be better. This is the shit you can accomplish.
Thank you, champ.
Thank you.
Just two quick ones, Alex,
Yep.
over here. Your speed looked quite improved in this one. I mean, you looked very, very fast. You also looked slimmer. I'm wondering, if is that the case? Did you slim down for this fight?
I didn't try and slim down. The weight was all the same. I try to make sure I didn't eat as much. You know, I don't like being heavy. There's been times where I ate real heavy and I was a lot heavier than I'd like to be, where now last night I remember seeing the scale. I was like, I'm not happy with that. So I even sweated a little bit last night. I wanted to, you know, get some of that water off because I want to be light in there. You know, I feel best at, 74 kilograms. So, yeah, man, I don't know if I look fast, mate. Again, that's just the shit we're doing in the gym. You know, the strength and the conditioning, the training we're doing. Again, we're going to be better. Next time you're going to see me faster. Next time you're going to see me stronger. Next time you're going to see me capitalize on more shit. You know what I mean? That's my goal. Be better every single time.
And you had mentioned pre-fight how you wanted to fight Korean Zombie because he's a legend, you respected him, and you wanted that name on your resume.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed pretty bummed, obviously, with the result. Even mentioned that he maybe even retire. He'll have to think about it. What does Korean Zombie mean to you, being a fan of his and what he's done in the division? Obviously, a legend. And any words on him? Look,
man, I've got a lot of respect for the guy. That's why he got the shot. He's done great things in this sport. He's a legend of this sport. That's why he got this shot. He's still at the top of his game. You know what I mean? That's why he got it. And, he has said some things before. He has been like, all these social media. It's probably his management and shit like that. I know he's not like that, though. We all know what he's like. He apologized for it. That's the type of guy he is. He's a very respectful, he's a good dude. So, again, even though they had said some shit, that's why we didn't have no bad blood, because I know that wasn't really him. He's a cool dude, and that's why I want him to go home healthy to his family. I don't want him to take this too much to the heart because, again, I'm levels ahead of a lot of these guys. He can go out there and still be right at the top, but just not when you stand in front of me.
One quick one. I don't know if you were aware, but tonight they were doing the fan bonus with Bitcoin. You actually got one of them. You got the $20,000 in Bitcoin.
Oh, for more money?
From fan voting. So
fuck, that's what Mrs. That. She already wants a Cartier Blade bracelet because I got the bonus. So that means I got it? So I get $20,000 on top of that as well? Oh, yeah, cool.
in Bitcoin.
Oh, in Bitcoin. All right. Sweet. I'll take it.
Alex, real quick, we just were informed that The Rock sent you a cheat meal and is talking about you on Instagram right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, he's a man. Yeah, he done the rock toast. He sent us the rock toast, a whole box of it. I shared the video. Yeah, go have a look. I actually did a little. He shared mine. I tagged him. Yeah, I wanted a collab. I invited him. He did? Yeah, what a legend. See? So I was hoping that would happen. He waited till I won, see? He's like, just in case you lose, I'll wait. You go do your fucking business, then you earn that fucking share. So I appreciate it, The Rock. No, honestly, that was really, really good. I told you, man, the bald men are taking over this fucking world. Hey, you like that, eh? Yeah, look at that big smile. We're taking over. Is that us? Thank you.